We want to give all praises to the Most High.
Basham Yahushai,
Basham
Makakadash,
Understand? Double honors to the elders, a great milestone,
Yeah.
that do well. And salutations to the brothers that doing this work and preaching this word in season, out of season, all over the world. You know, because right now is very trying times for brothers everywhere. So, you know, salutations to all the brothers. Keep firm and keep strong.
Can.
You know, so this video basically is entitled Some Wise and Some Other Wise, and this is just a video basically about the virgins. You understand? The wise and the unwise, well, and the other wise. The other wise being the unwise. But Matthew 25 back.
Matthew 25,
Yes, not from one.
verse 1. He said, Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
I'm going to meet the bridegroom, go ahead.
And 5 of them were wise, and
Yeah.
5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps, and took no oil with them.
They took no oil with them, right?
Can.
Give me Proverbs 10 and 3. So they didn't carry that oil. Because, alright, let me say you going to meet somebody, but you don't know it and no light. You understand? On your way. You wouldn't carry whatever it is to make sure that you could see your way to meet that person. Understand? Let me say, alright, for brothers, if it's all the wise, all you have to meet wherever. You understand? Why if you don't drive with your headlights off in the night? It's for you to see your way. Understand? The same methodology basically. That's why you're supposed to go with the oil. Keep your oil on you at all times. Make sure your oil in check. You get it, Ak? Yeah, bring the Proverbs to me. Alright, well, you're going to have Proverbs.
Yeah. Proverbs 10, verse 3, right? He said, The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish.
You would what?
The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish.
What are the 10:3?
Yeah.
Sorry, 10:26. Salaki, 10:26.
Alright. Proverbs 10, verse 26.
Yeah.
He said, As vinegar to the teeth and as smoke to the eyes, so is the sluggard to them that send him.
So is the
Sluggard to them that send him.
You understand? The Most High would be the son of, and a sluggard, he specifically said, do be a sluggard. You understand? Because you come like he sent you and you being a sluggard.
Can.
Read it over.
Proverbs 10, verse 26. He said, As vinegar to the teeth and as smoke to the eyes, so is the sluggard to them that send him.
As vinegar to your teeth, vinegar edge your teeth, smoke will burn your eyes. So you being a sluggard, to them that send you, meaning you being a sluggard unto the Most High. So you burning the Most High eye and you're edging the teeth. So that means you have no pleasure in a sluggard. You understand? You have no pleasure in them that not carrying that oil, who not bearing that light. You understand? And we are the Israelites, you understand? We are the Illuminati. The Illuminati means the enlightened ones. We're supposed to bear that light. By all means, we're supposed to bear that light. You understand?
Can.
Yeah, your precept to bring that.
Yeah.
Bring your precept.
John 3, verse 10, 19, say like here. You see here, what's it? Alright. And this is the condemnation that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. Right? And that's light is coming to the world. So light and darkness, they don't function together.
Exactly.
Right? Them two don't work together. So when you say light is coming to the world, men hate darkness rather than light, because the deeds was evil. So even some men in the truth, or who still claiming they in the truth, you understand? Why they wouldn't walk with the oil? Why they won't uphold it? Because the deeds was evil. You understand? They're not sincere. They're not. Many are called but chosen a few.
Yeah, they're not in the spirit and truth.
And you say, for everyone that doeth evil hated the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deed should be reproved. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
so basically is every man that do evil hated the light. So now if you're in the truth and you're still doing evil, it come like you hate yourself, because you're supposed to be an enlightened one. You understand? So I mean, you hate yourself, you hate what you stand for, but yet you're going out and telling fellas, about the Most High and Israelite. So what is your point? Don't be a hypocrite. It's either you're for or you're against. You understand? It's either you're in light or you're in darkness. What fellowship are light with darkness? You
Can
understand?
our precept here for you too.
Well,
It's Philippians 3 verse 18. He said, "For many walk, of whom I have told you often, and now tell you even weeping." He said, many walk concerning this race here, right? That they are the enemies of the cross of Mashiach.
can.
You understand? That them is enemies of the,
The enemies are the
Lord.
trials,
Can.
the pains and tribulations you went through.
Can.
Go back in Proverbs there. I can give my Proverbs 20 and 4.
Alright. This is Proverbs 20 verse 4. See here. So shall the king of Assyria lead away the Egyptians prisoners, and the Ethiopians captives, young and old, naked and barefoot, even with their buttocks uncovered, to the shame of Egypt.
Right, verse 4.
So like yeah, boy, Isaiah,
That's what I'm saying.
Selak. Hey, so yeah. Yeah.
I don't see my.
Proverbs 20 verse 4.
Yeah, verse 4.
He said, "The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold."
The sluggard will what?
The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold.
Now it's like, alright, the sluggards would not work. You understand? By reason of the tribulation. They wouldn't see this and feel uncomfortable in this. You understand? They wouldn't want to, they wouldn't, like it's saying Deuteronomy, they had no gladness in heart to serve the Most High. You understand? They do have that. That is why they could rock back and say, by tomorrow, by. You understand? That is what that saying go on.
Therefore shall he beg in harvest and have nothing.
Therefore when the Most High come, they have no place being an elect. They have no place in that government, in that rulership. They're going to be left behind. Understand? They're going to be left behind. They have no place on them chariots watching the world burn. You understand? Because why? They rock back. They're comfortable. They're not as one of our brothers used to say, they're not hastening the end of the world. They're not praying for the downfall of this kingdom. Because they get too comfortable, they could go to get money and do what they want. You understand? That like not in them. They don't have that oil. The oil running low. The oil reserve running around hell real low right now. You know? You get the scripture there?
Yeah, these that's right. Is yeah. Right. This 1 John 2 verse 28. He said, "And now, little children, abide in him, that when he shall appear, we may have confidence and not be ashamed before him at his coming." So as brother was saying, you know, they won't get that play, that forward, that, you know, that glory then to be on the chariot and looking down. You know, they might be looking up and not looking down. You understand? That they got to hide the face.
And you know, hurtful it could be, you know what's supposed to be your position. You seeing brothers who you know that's going up around you and you just hear, you seeing missiles flying across the sky and you want to know what's going on, right?
Oh, you still down.
You
understand?
Can. Yeah, that as the scripture says, a dreadful thing to fall into the hands of the Most High, you know.
Can.
You know? Right, go back in the Matthew 25. You reach verse 4. Start from verse 4. Start from verse 3. Start back from verse 3.
Matthew 25 verse 3. He said, "They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels and with their lamps."
They took oil in the vessels with their lamps, right?
Yeah, can.
You might Joel 2 and 3. The wise carrying the oil, the wise would carry the oil. The other wise would leave the oil behind. They wouldn't carry the oil to light the way, to see where they're going. Because they're sluggard. You understand? They go say, nah boy, total now it will be heavy. Big thing. And when they bounce up the pitch blackness now, you understand? They go walk into trees, kick the stone against rock, kick the foot against stones. Joel 2 and 3.
Joel 2 verse 3. He said, "A fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burned."
Read it over.
Joel 2 verse 3. A fire devoured before them.
A fire will devour before the wise, because like they had that oil, they keeping this light burning with them. You understand? And what he's saying is Jeremiah or Isaiah, I believe it is, he say, out of we make we enemies stubble, and out of our mouth we utter it fire. You understand? So whatever in front of you will be annihilated. Go ahead.
The fire devourer before them, and behind them a burning flame.
Burning flame. You understand? So it could be heat all around. So that means what we going towards wouldn't be able to affect us, and whatever we leave behind go be
like
what we leave. Like the embers and them now, like ash. Like that just like the remnants of the big flame that we just walk through them.
When you go in, there's big fire.
Exactly.
That's show you what we don't do already.
Yeah.
What we don't destroy already. That's
Exactly.
That's kindling.
Like when you move on with the oil, basically it would have nothing. You will get temptations, yes, but you would not have temptations you would be able to break under. You'll be able to stand up and face all the temptations with your faith and your oil, knowing, hey, I feel you are Basham Yahushai. And that's why I sure you coming back. I want to be one of them that going up in chariots. So I stay away from that. I stay away from this past side, that old man.
Can.
In my revelations now, 3 and 15, I believe.
Revelation
3, 15 and 16.
Revelation 3 verse 15. He said, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot.
Thou art neither cold nor hot. Good.
I would thou would cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
You what?
Spew thee out of my mouth.
Right, the wise carrying that oil with them to keep the fire burning. So they will never be lukewarm. They will never be cold. They will always be fervent. Fervent in that spirit, fervent for the Most High. You understand? You will never see them laid back. You will never see them get comfortable. Understand? The only time you go see a proper expression of joy from them is when they are around the brothers, and then after that is back to sorrow. Because they know what's going on. You know?
Yeah, I'll piece up when you're ready.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
bring it up. No, it's just 15 and 16 now.
So. These 1 Peter 3 verse 15. He say, but sanctify the Lord power in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear.
Yeah, the hope that is what? In you. That is your oil, that is your oil. Your hope and your faith.
You say always, eh?
Always with you, always carry that. Always. You understand? Always know what you for, even in the midst of all your enemies, you have to remain firm and strong. You know?
I see in Psalms, I believe 91, you see 1,000 shall fall at thy right hand, and 10,000, 1,000 fall at thy left hand, and 10,000 at thy right hand. But it shall not come nigh thee.
Exactly.
You understand? So yeah, once you have a fit in your bash and your shine, you know, if your end is to be, you know, is to be caught and be put through tribulation here. That your end.
Yeah, that the will of the Father at the end of the day.
Exactly that.
I understand, but I don't mean you should just give up knowing that, you know, well, at the end of the day I could do all this and still. Most I would reward you to your work. He say he would reward you to your work. So put in the work, it's worth the reward. You understand? We have a far more what the scriptures got? We have a
in Hebrews.
Yeah, we have the reward far weightier than the tribulation. We have to go through the tribulation is nothing.
Yeah.
This flesh is nothing compared to the reward.
Yeah, that see those are rumors where it's by faith Moses forsook the Hebrews 11. Yeah, what's it?
Right.
This Hebrews 11 verse 24. He said by faith Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season, esteeming the reproach of Mashiach greater riches than the treasures of Egypt. He had respect unto the recompense of the reward.
You understand? Respect the recompense of the reward, respect unto what would be given unto you. So he say, yeah, well, I grew up knowing all these riches and all this, and I rather go and rock with the slaves and them. They're my people and I accept that.
Yeah,
You understand? Because I know within myself, I was supposed to do X, Y, and Z. I cannot be part of it. You understand? If I was part of all it, then I wouldn't get my birthright. He will come like Esau. Give up your birthright. So don't be a Esau. You understand? Carry your oil. Go back in the Matthew there. And continue.
Yeah, Matthew 25. Right? You see verse 5. You see, while the bridegroom tarried, They
Yeah.
all slumbered and slept.
Alright, so bridegroom away, everybody rested. Go ahead.
Say here,
Mm-hmm.
and at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out.
Read over that verse.
Yeah, he
That the
said,
last verse. No, go ahead.
he said, and at midnight there was a cry made,
Go ahead.
Behold, the bridegroom cometh,
The bridegroom cometh. Right, go ahead.
go ye out to meet him.
Mm-hmm.
Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps.
Right.
And the foolish said unto the
The
wise,
foolish saying unto the wise, the ones who didn't walk with the oil, saying unto them that have the oil, go ahead.
Give us of your oil,
Mm-hmm.
for our lamps are gone out.
Mm-hmm. Give me the next verse 9.
But the wise answered, saying,
Mm-hmm.
Not so,
Not so. Go ahead.
lest there be not enough for us and you.
Oh, so in layman terms, don't ride off our brother's strength.
Can,
Brother
can,
putting in the work. When
can.
that time come, hold your corner and suffer your suffering. You understand? Don't heal no brother. They didn't put in your work act. Give me Proverbs 20 and 4 again.
Can, nice. It's Proverbs 20,
Mm-hmm.
verse 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
See here, the sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore shall he beg in harvest
You will beg and harvest
and have nothing.
and have nothing. You will be asking for the give me a little bit in your about this. So 2 drops. So 2 drops just to light it for 2 seconds. You understand?
Can. And you know, you don't even I look at it too. A brother can't save you.
Can't. It's not even up to the
It's
brother
not
to
up to
get
the
oil.
brother exactly. What you feel that brother gonna do? Well, let me real. When you have shy come, you feel that brother gonna say, "Boy, come boy," or when you don't take it and you stay behind, you feel he gonna try to pick up you.
He gonna try not to get picked up and to
And
remain
to
with you.
stay with you.
No,
No,
that's
so-
what the brother spend his entire life working for, or most of his life working for.
Exactly.
To be taken up. Give me Proverbs 6 and 6.
Proverbs 6, verse 6.
Yeah.
Say here, go to the ant,
Go to
thou
the
sluggard,
ant. Mm-hmm.
consider her ways, and be wise.
And be wise. What ants does do? What does the ants do? Not carrying the food.
God, I know it.
Carrying your food so they know when that farming time come and it's time to hold strong. They have enough.
Yeah.
Same way with your oil. Carry your oil, keep your oil with you at all times, carry your oil, make sure your oil secure. Don't let nobody take your oil. No. Don't let no temptation in your life take your oil, right?
Can.
Understand? Do like the ant. You see what they do? This come, gather everything, hide it under the ground and then mess with it, know it's safe.
I say, do it tarry.
Exactly.
Wait for it. It will come.
It will come and you see at midnight they hear a cry. You
And they were
understand?
sleeping when they all slept, eh?
They all slept and slumbered. You
So-
understand?
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
So even the ones who have the oil going to be caught off guard.
I say, no man know the time or the hour.
Exactly. Not even the son know what time he had to come back. Is the father. The father is the one who will just give the command.
Can.
You understand? Not even the hour shy know well, hey, you're coming back X year, X date, X month.
You have to tell me, yeah.
You understand? Even the ones who carrying the oil don't know when the bridegroom coming body on the way. You understand?
And just to add to that is, you know, you're given a race, you run a race because
Can.
what will happen now, you know, you have to be a real fool. You know, if you really look at it. You know, you actually read the scriptures, even before you start to get sluggard. When I was in the fire, when I was on fire,
Yeah, that's
and you're
full
going through and your fear tongues, fear fervent, right? You would come up, you would bounce up these precepts. You understand? So you
Correct.
have to remember now, hey, you don't know these things coming to pass, and you could have still be, you know, that's whatever. You know, that really spirit, you know, that really spirit because
Correct.
hey, that real serious thing. Or you could really, and that was what when much brothers fall off is like, this man wasn't.
Yeah,
He didn't see all that when he was
hard.
on fire.
Exactly. He even noticed he was just slacking up a little bit. How come he couldn't just say to himself, hey boy, you know I ain't reading a week. What going on, boy? How come he didn't notice it was 7 days he read?
No,
You
boy, that's really big for mercy, you know. That's really have mercy, yes, serious, you know. And the Lord really have mercy and pity upon him because wait, to lost at this last time because Ezekiel Let's make a find it fast now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ezekiel 18. Right? To say Ezekiel 18 verse right. Ezekiel 18:21. You say but if the wicked will turn from all his sins that he had committed,
Yeah.
and keep all my statutes and do that which is lawful and right, he shall surely live. He shall not die.
Can.
Right? Now, so I from 20. Yeah, we say, the soul that sinneth, it shall die.
It shall
The son,
die. Go
yeah,
ahead.
the son shall not bear the iniquity of the father,
Can.
neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son.
Can.
The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him. Right? But I'm going to, I think it's 22, right? All his transgressions that he had committed, they shall not be mentioned unto him. In his righteousness that he had done shall live. Right? But I was saying, right, verse 24. But when the righteous turneth away from his righteousness,
Yes.
and committeth iniquity,
Well,
and doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth, shall he live? That question mark. All his righteousness that he had done shall not be mentioned. In his trespass that he had trespassed, and in his sin that he had sinned, in them shall he die. You understand? So all our righteousness we do will be forgotten.
Can. The same way when you was in iniquity and it turned to righteousness, all the iniquities was forgotten.
Can.
You understand?
So you know that is something you should really be mindful and fearful of, because
Yeah.
hey, it's like that.
Because
Like a ticket
remember the
away.
scripture saying 1 Corinthians 11:14, it said even nature itself teaching. So the scripture make a direct reference unto ants.
Can.
You understand? Look at the ant and consider the ways. You know? Consider the ways how they would work hard in the summertime, gathering the food, gathering everything they know they need for when that trouble time come. You know, make sure you have your oil. Make sure it's secure.
Can.
You understand? Make sure you don't let no water get in your oil, yo. Don't give away your oil. Don't give your oil.
You keep doing what you have to do.
Exactly, can, regardless of what your brother might say, boy, think that we do this.
Yeah.
Boy, right now I really can't make that run. If you know what you're doing, remember the other day, every man will seek out the
It's our own salvation.
with fear and trembling. You
So,
have to do what you have to do, regardless of what the camp do. And I mean, the other day, you still have orders to follow, you know.
Can.
You understand? You still have your rules to follow. Nobody not saying no, but at the end of the day, it all falls down to you and the Father.
Can.
Because how a next man will tell you what the Father telling you to do? That don't make sense.
It's the Holy Spirit, yeah.
Exactly. How a next man go say, boy, that is not what you're supposed to be doing, you know. And that's at the end of the day,
I'm
it's just
not against
boiling down
righteousness,
to your salvation, and only you could pay for it, and only you could acquire it, right? So with that, you wanna say all praises to the
Yeah.
Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai,
Ba'ashem,
Rokah
Rokah,
Kodash. Double honors to the elders of GMS Rugal. Salutations to the brothers are pushing this word in truth, sincerity, and spirit.
Can.
Don't lose all your oil, don't give it away, protect it.
That's his name.
I am Brother Manatazak, that's Brother at the back,
Can.
you understand?
From JMS East.
Can.
Right? So again, brother, you say, Shalom.
Shalom, Barakatah.